So ethics, code of ethics, a gentleman's agreement, if you will, and this goes to both ways, females, males, just genuinely being a good person. It seems still in 2021, I guess, as desperation goes, you've still got coaches, personal trainers in this industry that feel that it's appropriate to basically approach other people's livelihoods, especially when it's out of, one gym, etc. These people still think it's appropriate to approach other people's businesses, and when I mean business, I mean clients, members, and try to upsell their business, the way they do things, and why they think it's better if you do it this way and that way. Now, let's get this clear. I'm not talking about myself here, but I'm talking about people that are around me, some good people, in fact, that are building profiles, building their businesses, and working their asses off like we all do to make members and clients happy. Now, if you didn't know, in this industry, and I'm going to say it black and white here, is that I feel we as coaches, trainers, we do a lot for our clients. We not only train them, make them sweat, try to get them into a routine, but we also take a lot of their personal shit on board as well. And for a human to take that on from whether it be 5, 10, 15, 35 people, that's a lot to take home every evening. It becomes more than just counting reps and, telling people that they have to eat this and live like that. It's way more than that. That's probably this much to the job. Now, I feel like in this day and age, if you're a person who needs to feel like they need to talk behind people's backs, or wait till that person's left and drop whatever knowledge you have to members and say, well, why don't you try it this way, or you should be training this way as a female, etc., etc. I feel like that's a lack of confidence, you know what I mean? And I'm not here to shit on trainers. I'll call a spade, but I'm also sick of seeing this cowardly behavior and hearing about it. So, how this would be dealt with in a normal country is you'd walk up to somebody and just say, look, I've heard this and that. Would you mind, keeping your business to yourself? Now, it's a different story if your member's unhappy and they're searching for new coaches and approaching, other trainers, etc. I fully get that. That happens. This is the nature of the beast. You're not going to keep everyone happy. But at the same time, it's just good code of ethics, good code of conduct, as if you are on that receiving end as a coach, is to reach out to their current coach and say, look, so-and-so has messaged me. I thought I'd ask you first, basically just a heads up, because I get it. Everyone needs to eat. But if you are eating on the back of being sly with your behavior, messaging people when, a company profile's tagging their members in because they're happy and they're confident about their clients' work. If you're doing that and saying, I will train you for free for 5 sessions, 10 sessions, but let's do it outside the gym, that's just cowardly behavior. And as I said, if it was me, I would probably handle it different because, that's, where I've come from, it's a gentleman's agreement and you don't sort of go against that. So I would be slapping the head off anyone who sort of played that game with me personally. But, handle it how you choose to. But at the same time, there's plenty of work to go around for everybody in this city. So, look, I consider myself a veteran now and, towards the end of 40 years old. I've done this for 16 years here in the city. This is just, an honest chat about what happens in this industry. And if, look, you're a member or a client of a trainer and these conversations are being had with you by other trainers, do the courtesy of letting your trainer know. You know what I mean? This is business at the end of the day. There's being friends and being friendly in the gym, and that's all good. That's the culture we build, or a good gym should build that culture. Everyone should get along. But if there is, private messages, private conversations, why don't I do you this? Why don't you come and try my way of training? Then, as a member, do yourself a favor, do your coach a favor who's investing time, effort into you by just having that conversation, and, things can be dealt with accordingly. But if you're a coach doing this, level up, because if you don't have the confidence to play on that field and be amongst, elite coaches and create your own business and own dynamics, level the fuck up. It's 2021. Get your shit together. Coach Naka, Streetwise UAE.